This is a silver alert. Welcome back. This is Christopher Aaron. In this quick update, I'm going to show you the most important levels and patterns that I'm watching in silver right now, what they mean for silver, and then the specific levels where I'm going to be considering taking defensive action a few months from now. Let's get into it. Here is silver over the last 6 months. Now, I've been making the case in recent videos that silver is forming these bottoming patterns, this falling wedge pattern. And actually, what we can see is that silver is forming not only one of these patterns. Look right here at this little short-term one just over the last 2 weeks. It got tested today on the CPI figures. There's the short-term bottoming pattern, the falling wedge. Now look, but wait, there's an even bigger bottoming pattern. It's the exact same pattern, falling wedge, right there when we consider those lows. But wait, there's another wedge. You can see there's 3 of them embedded right here. And of course, that last one takes respect to the lows all the way going back to February. And then these highs that are coming down right here from May, okay? So we have, ladies and gentlemen, 3 distinct falling wedge patterns, 3 distinct bottoming patterns, very short term, call it a month, and then call it 2-month bottoming patterns. And the key to remember is that this is all happening what? As silver approaches the retest of $50. Look at how the apex of all these 3 falling wedge triangles here. I mean, especially look at the last one. It comes down to about 52. But anywhere in this region between 52, let's say 55, is where I would expect silver to be making that low and retesting the 1980 and 2011 former high. So this is no coincidence. This is no coincidence that these 3 separate bottoming patterns are happening right here above the former breakout level, okay? Very, very clear to see what is shaping up here for silver. So what I think is getting ready to happen, I mean, there might be a day or 2 of weakness left to come here. I think silver is going to break this short-term wedge fairly soon. It will then find resistance at the even bigger wedge, okay? We can see that. It's going to be coming down here from May. We will back off there one more time, either into this version of it or the final apex version. We have to stay open here to a little bit of variability. No one, even myself, can predict the future with 100% accuracy. So we have to be open to this coming into one of the final 2 versions of the wedge, let's say 1 month from now. Could be a double bottom, could be a slightly new low. And then I think silver is going to be getting ready to break this wedge. If you're finding this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Also, follow me on X at iGlobalGold for free updates. From that point, we then have to look for when the next logical resistance level is going to be, and it's going to be right up here at what is going to be this major downward trend starting from the March peak, right up here at $92 through the May peak, through what is coming up, okay? And so you can see the sooner that silver can round up from this low, the higher that it will be able to go on this more significant downward trend here. It'll get close to 80 if it can happen soon. It'll be closer to 75 if it happens, let's say, in September. From this point, now hold on 1 minute. Hold on. From this point right up here, this is the next surge that I expect for silver. From that point, that is going to be a moment for defensive action. Because although I would hope that silver will be breaking this major downward trend going back for the last 6 months and continue on for the next leg higher, this is going to be a moment coming up over the next several months where we have to be on alert, because what could happen still in this model, given that there's still going to be this valid downward trend, is that silver could roll back over and make a new low as we get into the later part of the year. Okay, so I think this important bottom is setting up here. I think we have a major surge coming over the next couple months, and then we have to be careful. And that point of being careful is where our premium subscribers are going to be receiving alerts by flash update right to their email inbox when we get to that point. Because remember, this level is changing. It's declining in time. Can you see that? The trend is declining in time. So the level that I'm outlining now is not going to be the exact level in the future. Let's say if this happens a month earlier or a month later. Our premium subscribers will be receiving that alert the moment that we get to that defensive action. And so the reason for this, guys, you have to remember, is that this could be because the market becomes convinced that the Federal Reserve is going to get inflation under control. And even if that turns out to be wrong in the big picture, if the market believes it over the next 12, 24 months, silver will go back to being a mostly industrial metal for that period of time. And I hate to say it, but it is not going to stay in the current range if it goes back to the market believing that it's a mostly industrial metal. So those alerts will be going out to our Precious Metals Intelligence Plus subscribers when we get to that next major pivot point where you should consider some defensive action. You should know that for our elite private placements members, I negotiate deals and investments in gold and silver companies, and we get them at more favorable terms because we receive free warrants with every single investment that we are making. You do not get the warrants if you buy gold and silver mining companies in the open market. That is elite private placements. If you would like to discuss your situation one-on-one with myself, know that you can reach me on the consultations tab of the website. We sit down and we discuss exactly what I would do if I was in your scenario, just like with the analysis you're seeing here, but it's tailored to your specific situation. Because it's a huge difference if you're just starting out in this sector, and let's say you have 50 ounces of silver that you've accumulated. Huge difference if you're sitting on thousands or tens of thousands of ounces of silver, and we have some investors out there where their entire net worth is concentrated in silver. If we get that negative scenario later this year, you are the ones that need to be careful. So this is a look at silver. Remember, we're seeing multiple bottoming patterns here over the short run. I think there could be one more low coming up. Then we get ready for a nice second half of the year surge. And then we have to look at all the signals to make sure that we're on the right side of the market going into 2027. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.